It may seem simple, but many people struggle when trying to connect a rigid PVC water pipe to a flexible hose for gardening or household use. With this easy DIY trick, all you need is a PVC T fitting and a blowtorch. Heat this section evenly until it softens, then press the neck of a plastic bottle into the opening to create the perfect size. In just a few minutes, you and Appos LL have a tight, secure, and cost-effective connector that and Appos is incredibly easy to make at home. After creating the connector to the desired size, it and Appos, it's time to move on to the next step. First, use a drill to make a hole in the plastic bottle that is just the right size for the flexible hose to fit snugly. Drill slowly and hold the bottle firmly to ensure the hole is clean and round without cracking or deforming the plastic. Once that and Appos is done, use scissors or a utility knife to cut off the upper part of the bottle, leaving only the neck section. Trim the edges neatly to make it easier to work with and ensure a more precise fit. Next, test fit the bottle neck into the PVC T fitting. If it ISN and Appos a perfect fit, carefully trim it until it fits snugly. This simple method uses common household materials, so there and Appos no need for special molds or expensive tools, yet it still creates a strong, neat, and highly practical connector. Where are you watching from? Let me know your country in the comments below. ****. Once all the parts are ready, it and Appos it's time for the final assembly. First, insert the shaped bottle neck into the PVC T fitting, making sure it is properly aligned. Then apply hot glue around the entire joint, filling every gap to create a strong, watertight seal. Apply the glue evenly so the connection is secure and less likely to leak during use. Next, feed the flexible hose through the bottle cap that was drilled earlier. To reinforce the connection, cut a short piece of pipe with a matching diameter and insert it inside the end of the flexible hose. This simple reinforcement helps the hose keep its shape, improves the grip, and creates a tighter seal. Once everything is correctly aligned, apply a small amount of super glue, cyanoacrylate adhesive, to the contact points to lock the parts firmly in place. Allow the glue to cure completely before moving on to ensure maximum bonding strength. Finally, install the completed assembly into the PVC T fitting and check that every connection is tight and secure. If nothing is loose and all the joints fit snugly, the fabrication process is complete. Using only a few common household items, a plastic bottle, a flexible hose, hot glue, and super glue, you and Appos created a neat, inexpensive, and practical connector that can be used for a variety of home water supply or irrigation projects. The only step left is to connect it to your water system, test it under running water, and make sure everything works smoothly without any leaks. After completing the connector, and oppos, it's time to install it at the desired connection point on your water system. First, attach the finished connector to the PVC T-fitting. Then use a few additional PVC elbow fittings to connect it to the existing rigid PVC pipe. Carefully align all the components so they fit together tightly and securely. Once every connection is in place, inspect the entire assembly one more time to make sure nothing is loose or out of alignment. At this point, the fabrication and installation are complete. But before we move on to the most exciting part of the video, the water test, I have a quick question. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, please hit the subscribe button to support the channel and help me create more useful DIY projects like this. Now and oppos, it's time for the moment of truth. Slowly turn on the water supply and carefully check every connection for leaks while observing the water flow through the new connector. If the water flows smoothly, there are no leaks, and the flexible hose receives a steady stream of water, then the connector is working exactly as intended. With just a few inexpensive materials and a little bit of time, you and oppos VE created a practical, cost-effective solution that can be used for a wide range of home irrigation and water supply projects.